A new twist on an old scam is posing a serious threat to your private information. This time the scammers are pretending to be with Amazon Prime, offering a refund and even assistance getting it on your computer.
You open your smartphone and see a notification from Amazon. Your heart rate spikes because the message claims your account is locked or a $3,000 television is shipping to another state. In that moment of panic, you reach for your debit card to verify your identity and stop the theft. But that single movement is exactly what the criminals anticipated. By the time you realize the notification was fake, your checking account is empty. In 2026, these scams are highly sophisticated. We are counting down the 8 most devastating Amazon debit card scams stealing thousands right now. Number 8. The fake product recall sabotage. The scam begins with a highly targeted text message or email. In 2026, scammers use artificial intelligence to match your public data with popular items. You receive an alert stating that a product you purchased through Amazon Prime is subject to a severe safety recall. The message looks completely legitimate. It includes the correct corporate logos, formatting, and references a specific category of electronics or appliances. The text informs you that to claim your mandatory refund, you must log into the recall portal immediately. When you click the provided link, you land on a counterfeit website that perfectly mimics the official Amazon interface. The site asks you to enter your login credentials. Once you provide your password, the system prompts you to enter your primary debit card number to process the refund deposit. You type the 16-digit number, the expiration date, and the 3-digit security code. You did not initiate a refund. You handed direct access to your checking account to a cybercriminal. Because you provided your debit card details instead of a credit card, the thieves have a direct pipeline to your cash. They use the card information to purchase untraceable digital gift cards or expensive electronics shipped to drop addresses. A 34-year-old teacher named Sarah lost $2,000 to this method. She received a text about a recalled air fryer. She clicked the link, entered her debit card details to receive her $50 refund, and woke up to an empty bank account. The scammers processed 5 separate transactions of $400 each before her bank flagged the activity. The danger of this scam lies in its reliance on your desire for safety and compensation. You believe you are protecting your home from a defective product and getting your money back. In 2026, scammers have escalated this tactic by spoofing caller identification numbers. The text message arrives from a number your phone recognizes as Amazon customer service. They use large language models to generate impeccable grammar, eliminating the spelling errors that used to expose scams. They use localized infrastructure to bypass standard spam filters. Once they capture your debit card, they do not stop. They log into your real Amazon account using the credentials you provided on the fake site. They archive your order history so you cannot see their fraudulent purchases. They change the email address associated with the account, permanently locking you out while they continue to drain your funds. To defend against this, you must ignore links in text messages. Log into your account directly through the official mobile application to verify the claim.
Click here for a refund. It looks like it came from Amazon. Very official. Even sounds like it's from Amazon. It's really scammers posing as Amazon.
If you think a fake text message is difficult to spot, wait until you hear how criminals use an automated voice on the telephone to steal your money in scam number 7. Number 7. The Prime Membership Renewal Vishing Scheme. This scam relies on voice phishing, commonly known as vishing. You receive an automated phone call stating that your Amazon Prime membership is set to renew. The automated voice claims the new annual fee is $300. The voice tells you that if you did not authorize this massive price increase, you must press the number 1 on your keypad to speak with a customer service representative and cancel the charge. When you press the button, the system routes your call to a massive scam call center located overseas. A person answers the phone. They sound professional, courteous, and highly trained. They apologize for the systemic billing error and assure you they will process a full cancellation and refund. To do this, they tell you they must verify the primary debit card linked to your Prime account. They ask you to read your 16-digit card number aloud. As you speak, the scammer types your numbers into an independent payment gateway. They are not verifying your account, they are charging your debit card. To bypass your bank's security protocols, the scammer tells you that the bank will send a 6-digit verification code to your phone to authorize the refund. They instruct you to read that code back to them. When you read the code, you are giving them the 2-factor authentication key needed to finalize a massive purchase. A retired mechanic named Robert lost $4,000 to this scheme. The scammer kept him on the phone for 45 minutes, claiming the refund was processing slowly. In reality, the scammer was executing multiple transactions of $500 to avoid triggering the bank's automatic fraud detection limits. The psychological manipulation is intense. The scammers create a false sense of urgency, making you believe you will lose hundreds of dollars if you hang up. Scammers target debit cards specifically during these calls because debit transactions offer fewer consumer protections than credit cards. When the scammer processes the charge, the money leaves your checking account instantly. Your rent check might bounce, and your utility payments might fail. The bank often requires weeks to investigate the claim, leaving you without cash. Remember, Amazon will never call you out of the blue to discuss membership fees or ask for your full debit card number over the phone. If you receive an unexpected call regarding your Prime membership, hang up the phone immediately. Do not press any buttons. Open your official Amazon application, navigate to your account settings, and review your membership status. If you think giving a stranger your card number is bad, the next scam involves a completely different psychological hook. It targets your desire for a bargain using fake third-party websites to steal your data in scam number 6. Number 6. The Unclaimed Package Liquidation Trap. You see an advertisement on social media. The advertisement claims that Amazon authorized a third-party liquidation company to sell pallets of unclaimed, lost, or undeliverable packages at steep discounts. The advertisement shows massive boxes filled with high-end electronics, designer clothing, and expensive home goods. The price for a mystery box is only $39. The images are compelling, and the comments section is filled with fake reviews from people claiming they received a laptop worth $2,000. You click the link and arrive at a website that features Amazon logos and corporate branding. The site looks professional. You decide to purchase a mystery box. You navigate to the checkout page and enter your debit card information. You type your 16-digit number, your expiration date, your security code, and your billing address. You click Submit. You did not buy a box of unclaimed electronics. You handed your complete financial profile to a cyber criminal. The scammers do not send you anything. In some rare cases, they might send a cheap plastic trinket worth a few cents to generate a tracking number and delay your fraud dispute. Meanwhile, the scammers take your debit card information and process massive unauthorized transactions. A 42-year-old nurse named Maya lost $1,500 to this trap. She purchased a mystery pallet for $40. 2 days later, the scammers used her debit card to purchase airline tickets and book luxury hotel rooms in a foreign country. Her checking account was drained before the tracking number for her fake package even registered in the postal system. The danger of this scam is the illusion of a bargain. Scammers exploit your curiosity and your desire for a high-value return on a small investment. In 2026, these fake liquidation sites use advanced design tools to mimic legitimate e-commerce platforms flawlessly. They use dynamic countdown timers to create a false sense of urgency, pressuring you to enter your debit card details before the fake inventory sells out. When you use a debit card on these fraudulent sites, you lose the robust fraud protection offered by major credit card companies. The money is deducted from your ledger instantly. The bank must investigate the merchant, which can take up to 90 days. During that time, your capital is frozen. The scammers rely on this delay to move the funds through multiple cryptocurrency exchanges, rendering the cash untraceable. Amazon does not authorize random third-party websites to sell lost packages directly to consumers via social media advertisements.
Hannah Muskolka of North Phoenix was sure it was a mistake, an Amazon package showing up to her door with her name and address, but she had never ordered it.
Amazon liquidates inventory through massive verified corporate auctions. Never enter your debit card information on an unverified website. If you want to avoid giving your data to a fake site, you must also watch out for malicious actors hiding on the real site in scam number 5. Number 5. The off-platform payment phantom seller. You are browsing the official Amazon website or application. You search for a specific item, perhaps a rare collectible, a high-end camera, or a discounted gaming console. You find a listing from a third-party seller. The price is incredible. It is 50% lower than any other listing. When you attempt to add the item to your cart, the seller provides instructions in the product description. The description states that due to a processing error, they cannot accept payment through the standard Amazon checkout system. The seller asks you to contact them directly via email or a secure messaging application to arrange payment. You send an email, and the seller responds. They tell you to pay them directly using a peer-to-peer payment application linked directly to your debit card. Alternatively, they send you a direct invoice that requires you to enter your debit card numbers into a third-party portal. They promise to ship the item as soon as the funds clear. You transfer the money from your debit card. You wait for the shipping confirmation. It never arrives. The seller stops responding to your messages. When you contact Amazon customer service to report the theft, the representative delivers devastating news. Because you executed the payment outside the official platform, the transaction violates the terms of service. You are not eligible for a refund from the corporation. A 28-year-old student named Kevin lost $800 trying to buy a discounted computer monitor. He used a peer-to-peer application linked to his debit card to send the money to the seller. The seller deleted their storefront the next day. Kevin's bank refused to reverse the charge because he willingly authorized the peer-to-peer transfer. Scammers infiltrate the marketplace by hijacking dormant seller accounts. They use these verified profiles to list thousands of fake items. They rely on your desire to secure a massive discount. In 2026, these phantom sellers use automated scripts to generate fake positive reviews for their hijacked accounts. They use artificial intelligence chatbots to handle the email correspondence with victims, allowing one scammer to defraud hundreds of people simultaneously. The chatbots are programmed to sound polite and professional, assuring you that the off-platform transfer is a standard business practice. You must trust the system architecture. Keep your transactions inside the walled garden of the official platform. Do not use external payment applications, wire transfers, or direct debit card invoices to complete a purchase. If you step outside, you lose your money. The next threat does not ask you to leave the platform. It forces you to hand over the keys to your personal computer in scam number 4. Number 4. The remote access tech support hijack. You are browsing the internet when a massive warning window appears on your computer screen. The window locks your browser. It displays the Amazon logo and a terrifying message. The text states your account was hacked and a fraudulent purchase of $3,000 is processing. The message provides a toll-free technical support number and instructs you to call immediately to halt the transaction and secure your bank account. You call the number. A representative answers and identifies themselves as a senior fraud investigator for Amazon. They sound authoritative. They tell you that hackers have infiltrated your home network. To block the $3,000 charge, the representative tells you they must connect to your computer directly. They instruct you to download remote access software. You download the application and provide the access code. The scammer now has complete control over your mouse, keyboard, and screen. The scammer tells you they must process a manual refund directly to your checking account to reverse the fraudulent charge. They ask you to log into your online banking portal while they watch. Once you enter your credentials, the scammer executes a screen blanking command. Your monitor goes black. While you stare at the dark screen, the scammer works in the background. They use your active banking session to initiate wire transfers and maximize your daily debit card withdrawal limits. They move thousands of dollars from your savings to your checking account. Then, they manipulate the website code to make it appear as though they accidentally refunded you $30,000 instead of $3,000. They restore your screen. They begin screaming on the phone. They claim they made a catastrophic error and will be fired or arrested if you do not wire the excess $27,000 back to them immediately. Out of fear and confusion, you use your debit card to purchase untraceable digital assets or authorize a wire transfer. A 65-year-old grandfather named Thomas lost $40,000 to this visual manipulation. He sent his life savings to the scammer, believing he was returning an accidental overpayment. In 2026, scammers use advanced network routing to make the toll-free number appear local. They use soundboards to create the ambient noise of a busy corporate call center in the background. They exploit the fact that debit card limits can be altered online. While your screen is black, they increase your daily transfer limit to the maximum allowable amount. Amazon does not employ a technical support team that
will change your life. Every time I do this, I get something for free. Ever have a package that is expected to be delivered late? Do this. Start a chat and talk to a customer service agent.
Requires remote access to your personal computer. If a pop-up warning locks your screen, force your computer to shut down. Never grant a stranger remote control of your device. Defending your computer is vital, but defending your physical identity is the new frontier in scam number 3. Number 3. The biometric passkey phishing attack. In 2026, many consumers transitioned.
Amazon is introducing passkey support on iOS and web browsers first, and support for the Android Amazon shopping app will come later. Passkeys are a safer option than passwords, because they are difficult to guess or write.
Passkeys allow you to log into your Amazon account using the biometric sensors on your smartphone, such as facial recognition or fingerprint scanners. While passkeys increase security against traditional password theft, scammers have engineered a new phishing method to bypass this protection and access your linked debit card. You receive an email claiming your Amazon account requires a mandatory security audit. The email states that due to new federal regulations, you must re-authenticate your biometric passkey to maintain access to your purchasing history and linked bank accounts. The email includes a secure link to complete the audit. When you click the link, your smartphone opens a web page that perfectly mirrors the official login portal. The counterfeit page triggers a localized script that prompts your device to authenticate. A system dialog box appears on your screen, asking you to use your face or fingerprint to confirm your identity. You scan your face, believing you are logging into the official application. You are not. The counterfeit website acts as a relay proxy. When you authenticate on the fake site, the scammer's automated server simultaneously sends a real login request to the official Amazon server. Your biometric scan approves the scammer's login request in real time. The scammer is now inside your official account. They do not need your password. They navigate directly to your digital wallet. They use the debit card saved on your profile to purchase massive quantities of digital gift cards. They select email delivery and send the gift cards to untraceable anonymous email addresses. A 30-year-old engineer named David lost $2,500 to this proxy attack. He scanned his fingerprint on a phishing link. 10 minutes later, his bank notified him of 20 separate gift card purchases. Because the transactions occurred inside his verified Amazon account, the bank initially treated the charges as legitimate and refused to refund his debit card. Scammers target debit cards stored on your profile because the funds settle faster than credit networks. They extract the maximum value before you realize the breach occurred. The proxy attack is terrifying because it uses your physical features against you. The criminals rely on your muscle memory. You are accustomed to staring at your phone to unlock applications. To defend against biometric proxy attacks, you must break the habit of clicking email links. A passkey is tied to a specific web domain. You must never click a link in an unsolicited email to log in. Always open the official mobile application directly from your device home screen. Bypassing biometrics is a high-tech approach, but the next scam uses basic psychological manipulation to convert your debit card cash into untraceable digital currency in scam number 2. Number 2, the Amazon Pay gift card conversion. This scam exploits the trust placed in the Amazon brand and targets individuals through social media platforms, dating applications, or unsolicited text messages. The scammer builds a relationship with the victim over several days or weeks. They pose as a romantic interest, a military officer deployed overseas, or a corporate executive offering a lucrative investment opportunity. Once trust is established, the scammer creates an artificial emergency. They claim they need to pay a medical bill, secure a travel visa, or resolve a tax issue, but their bank accounts are frozen. They ask you for a loan. However, they tell you they cannot accept a direct bank transfer or a peer-to-peer payment. They instruct you to purchase Amazon Pay gift cards using your debit card. They claim Amazon Pay gift cards are secure and function like an international currency. They direct you to walk into a local grocery store or pharmacy, use your debit card to buy $1,000 in physical gift cards, and scratch off the silver coating on the back. The scammer asks you to take a photograph of the 16-digit claim codes and send the images to them via a secure messaging application. You purchase the cards, take the photographs, and send the codes. The moment the scammer receives the photographs, the theft is complete. They input the claim codes into an untraceable account and convert the balance into goods or sell the codes on secondary markets for cryptocurrency. A 55-year-old widow named Patricia lost $10,000 over 3 weeks. She believes she was helping a stranded contractor. She visited 4 different grocery stores, using her debit card to purchase the maximum allowable amount of gift cards each day. Once she sent the final photograph, the scammer blocked her number and disappeared. In 2026, the Federal Trade Commission noted that gift card fraud remains a primary method for criminals to extract cash from debit accounts. They use scripts designed by psychologists to manipulate your empathy. They isolate you from your family, telling you to keep the transaction a secret. The tragedy of this scam is the absolute lack of recourse. When you use your debit card to purchase a gift card at a legitimate retail store, the bank views the transaction as authorized and complete. Amazon cannot refund the money once the codes are claimed by a third party.
How to transfer money from a gift card to your bank account. I got so many gift cards this year, but I don't even shop at most of these places. Why don't you just cash them out instead?
Are not a substitute for legal tender. Do not use your debit card to fund a stranger. Buying gift cards is a voluntary mistake, but the final scam on our list involves a forced total identity sweep that destroys your financial life in scam number one. Number 1. The locked account. Full identity sweep. The number one Amazon debit card scam in 2026 is the locked account identity sweep. This attack is devastating because it aims to harvest a complete profile of your personal and financial data. The scam begins with a highly alarming email or text message. The message states your Amazon account is permanently suspended due to severe violations of the terms of service or suspected illegal activity. The message informs you that all pending orders are canceled, your digital content libraries are frozen, and your connected devices are disabled. To appeal this suspension and regain access to your purchases, the message provides a link to complete a mandatory full identity verification protocol. You panic. You have hundreds of dollars invested in digital books, movies, and smart home devices tied to your account. You click the link. You land on a sophisticated counterfeit portal. The portal demands comprehensive information to prove your identity. First, it asks for your full name, date of birth, and social security number. Next, it requires you to upload a high-resolution photograph of the front and back of your government-issued driver's license. Finally, it demands you input the full details of the primary debit card associated with your account, including the 16-digit number, expiration date, security code, and the personal identification number used at cash machines. You submit the information, desperate to unlock your account. You receive a fake confirmation screen stating your appeal is under review. You did not unlock your account. You handed a cybercriminal a complete identity package. The scammer does not just drain your checking account using your debit card. They use your social security number and driver's license to open new bank accounts in your name. They apply for massive personal loans. They establish new lines of credit. A 40-year-old manager named Michael lost his entire financial stability to this scam. He uploaded his documents. Within 24 hours, the scammers drained his checking account. Over the next month, they opened 5 fraudulent credit cards and defaulted on a $10,000 loan in his name. His credit score collapsed. The scammers use your debit card as the verification tool for the new fraudulent accounts they open. Many automated banking systems require a valid debit card to prove identity during the onboarding process. By providing your card details, you give them the master key to your wealth. They execute instantaneous wire transfers from your checking account to overseas banks. Because you willingly submitted the data, recovering the funds is a bureaucratic nightmare. Amazon will never send an unsolicited email demanding you upload a photograph of your driver's license alongside your debit card personal identification number to unlock an account.
Many Amazon sellers are reporting being locked out of their seller accounts. This means that they're not even able to
type the official web address into your browser. Never surrender your complete identity to an email link. The digital landscape requires constant vigilance. Scammers continually refine their tactics to exploit your trust, your fear, and your desire for convenience. By understanding the mechanics of these 8 scams, you transform yourself from a potential victim into a difficult target. You must stop using your debit card for online transactions. A debit card links directly to your cash. Use a credit card to create a protective barrier between criminals and your checking account. Enable 2-factor authentication on every application. If this investigation provided valuable intelligence, share it with your family and hit the subscribe button. You must stay informed. There is another video like this coming up like this, another scam you would never have thought of. Click on it, we'll catch you there.